things start well. I mean, nobody ever wakes up and says, hey, you know what I would love to do? I would love to be a bitter, angry old maid. To die without a friend in the world, angry at everyone. That doesn't happen. What happens is that somewhere along the way, one offense at a time, a little pride spills in, and a little hurt spills in, and you end up looking kind of gross. I mean, your heart just gets filled with this disgusting mess. And if we could see into your soul, you'd be miserable. Yeah, you'd be proud and bitter, but you would not be happy. I mean, you're a shell of who you can be. Your potential isn't being realized. And the life that you were born to live is not being lived. And it's sad. And everybody knows it. I mean, because what fills your heart leads your life. And your life, your words, your speech, your actions, your priorities, they're displaying this garbage. Now, here's the deal. Try as I might, there is no amount of effort that could make this liquid clear. I mean, if we got filters and strainers out here, it's just thoroughly black. I mean, there's nothing that you could take away from this. It's not, at this point, this is a solution, and I can't just, take the pollution out and make this clear and pure again. And so this is the principle of overflow. You've got to get this. This is a very simple spiritual principle, but you've got to understand this. There are some times when the best way to clean out what's gone wrong in your heart is to fill your heart with what is right. The best way to empty your heart of what is wrong is to fill your heart with what is right. And so, listen, we could spend all day trying to figure this out and mix this out, and maybe we have some strainers and some beakers and some boilers, and I still don't think we could do it. I mean, here's the reality. Have you ever tried to get pride out of your heart? It's very difficult. Because you want to know why? The entire time you're trying to pursue humility, you are painfully aware of the fact that you're pursuing humility, and it makes you feel proud. You're doing something good. Pat myself on the back. Give me a banquet. Where's my horse and my speech? Right here around town. Believe me in front of everybody. This is about me. I'm awesome. So what do? Well, here's what you do. You go to Jesus, and you ask him to fill you with something that you can't find on your own. And in place of your pride and your ugliness and your bitterness and your envy, you're going to ask for love and grace and mercy. And he's going to pour it into you. And it just works. Now, one of the beautiful things about this Jesus thing is that he doesn't just go after the sin in your heart or in my heart. He wants to take on the sin of the world. And so he's going to take the problem here. And here's the deal. Think we could pour the sin into Christ and you'd see what would happen. And he just can't be polluted by it. But when you take the Christ issue into the root of our problem, he just deals with the